Can you hear me now? I'm guessing maybe an update took place because I haven't changed anything. I, I haven't changed anything. So I'm guessing an update took place and it automatically changed my stuff. So y'all can hear me now, okay, right? Right? Okay. I'm looking for this article because I've got some questions. I could have sworn. Hmm. You know, sometimes technology is just not worth the headache. I could have just printed this article and read from the print job, but you know, they supposed to make life so easy for you. This is connected to that, and that is connected to this, and child ain't shit connected to nothing because I know. Let me find it. If y'all haven't guessed, Aunt Flo got me in a mood. Aunt Flo's got me in a mood. Let's see if I can find it this way. Yes. So I think it was the New York Times that first posted this article, and it's being talked about all over. And I don't trust Elon Musk. I don't trust Elon Musk. Even if he's standing in front of me, I do not trust him at all. When people say Elon Musk is the Antichrist, I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement. Thank you for the super chat. Medieval Man says, did you see Elon forced NTSB to only put updates on X? I didn't see that, but shit, I guess I won't be getting updates because fuck X and fuck Elon Musk. Oh Lord, now I can't get into this article because Hmm. Why does Elon Musk have access to our Social Security and Medicare dollars? That's trillions of dollars. Why does he have access to that? I want to remind you, Elon Musk is a private citizen. He is not an elected official and he is not a government employee. So why does he have access to trillions of dollars that belongs to us? Can somebody answer that for me? Can can somebody answer that for me? And it's bugging me. That shit is bugging me. Donald Trump gave Elon Musk access to trillions of our tax dollars. Hold on. James Blake is laughing, and I haven't said anything funny. So when people get in my comment section and I'm not saying anything funny and they're laughing, I take that as they're laughing at me. And yeah, bye. Bye. Hey, new members. Hey, new members. I see you all. Mary Delago, good morning. And Jody Jenkins, good morning. Thank you for becoming a member. Listen, y'all know I love a good laugh. Y'all know I like to bring some humor to all of this that we're talking about because it can be taxing. So y'all know I like to bring humor when I can. But if I'm not talking or saying anything humorous and you're laughing, bitch, you're laughing at me. Listen, when you come over here to my space, you need to govern yourself accordingly. When you get down in my comment section, you need to, when you put your comment, you need to ask yourself, is this going to come off offensive to an educated Black woman who has been dealing with white people and their racism and their antagonistic, barbaric, savage ways? You need to ask yourself that when you put it in my comment section. Because if it's offensive, a lot of times I'm not asking no questions. I'm not going to try to have a conversation with you. I'm going to block you. Period. 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 The stuff that I talk about is serious. And every now and then I bring humor to it. And if it's humorous, you'll find me laughing. If I'm not laughing, what the fuck are you laughing at? Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all look at this face and y'all think, oh, she's a lovely older Black lady. And y'all believe that y'all can do shit and I don't pick up on that shit. I tell people all the time, my vision may be impaired, but bitch, I can see very clearly. So go play with somebody else. Go play in somebody else's face. Now back to Elon Musk. Why does he have access to trillions of our tax dollars? Tax dollars that is used to assist our elderly, to assist our disabled. Why does he have access to that? And why does he have access to all of our personal information? Because that fund that he now has access to, somebody say he isn't even American. Baby, it's just why does he have, hey Tracy, so y'all say good morning to Tracy, one of my moderators down in the chat. He's not an elected official. He is not a government employee. Yes, he has access to all of the federal employees' files. He has access to all of your tax information because the system that he has access to connects to the IRS. Why does he have access to this? Why? And listen, I I got a video up over on Instagram where I went into Target and I got a bunch of Black people calling me a sellout for going into Target to get pads because my period showed up and I like a particular brand of pads, a particular brand of pads that is put out by a Black owned business. And because I went into Target, I'm being called a sellout because my community is all up in arms about Target rolling back DEI. My community is so up in arms about these companies rolling back DEI and bending the knee to Donald Trump and all of that jazz. And okay, I get y'all are upset. I get y'all are upset. But that's not going to change how I move. I will continue to support Black-owned businesses however and whenever I see fit. But y'all are all focused on this, and I'm focused on why does Elon Musk have access to trillions of our tax dollars and all of our personal information? Sometimes we get they throw stuff out at us and we get so focused on this thing. They are over here doing this thing. Why does Elon Musk have access to trillions of our tax dollars? And let me just say this. I see y'all talking about the boycotting. I, I believe that they all will eventually roll over because of the dirty, illegal, criminal activity that Donald Trump and his administration is doing. They are pressuring these corporations to roll back and get rid of these DEI programs. I believe eventually they all will roll over. And I want to remind you all, the DEI programs, yes, those programs were put into place with Black people in mind, but it was white women who benefited the most from those DEI programs. It was mostly white women who were leading those DEI departments. I think I saw somewhere where somebody put up a graph and it was in the 70s, 70 percentile, where the heads of those those DEI departments was by white women and white men. So y'all can listen, y'all could call me a sellout. When I see it, I'm just gonna block you. Cause if you don't know me by now, you're not trying to get to know me. You're looking for a fight. If you think I'm a sellout, you're free to think that. And I'm free to block you. Because at this point, if you're calling me a sellout, you have no respect for me. So yeah, you need to go on your way. But while they are over there up in arms because I went into Target to buy to support a Black-owned business because I need pads. And I'm like, y'all not gonna pay attention to this right here? Elon Musk has access to trillions of our dollars. The Medicare and Social Security, the funding with our IRS department, personal information of taxpayers and employees. Why does Elon Musk have access to that, y'all? This is bothersome to me. This is bothersome to me. Politico is reporting the Trump administration has approved plans to grant Treasury officials affiliated with Elon Musk's team access to the federal system that handles trillions of dollars in payments, according to two people familiar with the situation. Now, the person who was over the Treasury Department, I heard last night, refused to give Elon Musk access, and he fell on the sword. He resigned because he refused to be pressured by Elon Musk and his goons. He refused to give Elon Musk access. He resigned. He said, deuces, I'm out. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, who is now, I guess, no, he was the one. Let me just read. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has signed off on a plan to give access to the payment system to a team led by Tom Krause, the CEO of Cloud Software Group, who is now working for the Treasury Department and serves as a liaison to Elon Musk. So Scott Bessent, who is now the Treasury Secretary under Trump, signed off to give a software company who was connected to Elon Musk access to this system, the payment system. He's not a government employee. Is this software company contracted with the government? Does he have the proper clearance? Does Elon Musk have the proper clearance? Hell no, because Elon Musk is questionable. One person familiar with the effort said Krause's role will be subject to safeguards that would not allow any ability to make changes to the system, and that no one outside the Treasury Department would have access. Bluebell, you are free to do whatever it is that you want to do. Reach out to me and let me know what you're going to do when they all roll over. Last night I had to break the news to thousands of people. They all talking about going to Aldi's. They're all talking about, they telling me you could have went to Walgreens and got those. Baby, Walgreens got some shady shit going on with their DEI program. There's a whole thread over there on Reddit where Walgreens took down their DEI website. And then when the people over there on Reddit started saying, wait a minute, what's going on, Walgreens? Walgreens put it back up. Walgreens doing some shady shit with their DEI program. And Aldi's, you can go shop at Aldi's. Aldi's has rolled back quietly their DEI program. They will all roll over, sweetie. So good luck to you. I keep telling people the best way to do this is to support Black owned whenever and wherever you can. If you need a product and there's a product available by a Black owned business, buy it from the Black owned business. Period. 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 And stop buying unnecessary shit. Cook at the house. All of the eating out, all of the eating out, stop that shit. Cook at home. Cook at home. All of the feel good stuff that we buy, the frou stuff, like that LV bag I bought, make us feel good, make us happy and all. We gonna have to stop doing that shit too. Yeah, we gonna have to stop doing that shit. Today, I'm going to Costco. I'm going to Costco so I could get some food that I can cook here at the house. I got to stop all of the eating out unless I'm going to a Black owned restaurant. I got to stop all of that shit. That's how I'm going to do this. I'm sorry. We are in a capitalistic society and we are a society of convenience. And this is how it has been ingrained in us for decades. You won't stop people from going to Target. You won't stop people from going to Walmart. You won't do it. Furthermore, I recognize that Target and Walmart, they all employ Black people. They all employ Black people. So we're not thinking about the Black employees that work at this establishment. And with these companies rolling back DEI, and with Donald Trump rolling back the Equal Opportunities Act, you think these people are going to continue to have a job at Walmart and Target, and then when they get laid off or they get fired, you think it's going to be easy for them to find employment elsewhere now that all of the DEI programs are being rolled over? And now that Donald Trump has made it so these corporations can discriminate against Black and brown people, y'all not looking at the whole picture. Y'all are operating on emotions. They made you mad when they rolled back DEI programs. They made you mad. And that's what you're sitting in, and that's what you're operating by. Anger. You're not looking at the whole picture. You're not thinking about Black employees. You're not thinking about Black-owned businesses. You're thinking about getting back at Target. That's what you're doing. So you can disagree with me all you want. You disagreeing with me won't change how I see this entire picture. Thank you very much. Okay, back to Elon Musk. Okay, so they are saying that they will only have like read-only access to this system. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that at all. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that Elon Musk, who is Elon Musk and his goons who are forcing people to quit, you think he's only going to have read-only access? Quote, the secretary's approval was contingent on it being essentially a read-only operation, end quote. Remember, the Department of Governmental Efficiency said that they were going to cut $2 trillion from the budget. Elon Musk came back and said, well, you know what? That's not really a realistic number. We're not really going to be able to cut $2 trillion from the budget. At best, we may be able to get to $1 trillion. And remember, I did several videos telling y'all, if they really try to cut a couple of trillions of dollars from the budget, that means they will roll back Medicare and Social Security. Remember I told y'all that? And I told y'all they have been trying to get rid of Medicare and Social. They've been trying to get their money on that budget for decades. For decades, they've been trying to get their hands on that money. Number one, they want Americans working longer. They already want to increase the retirement age to 70. Did you hear what I said? They want to increase the retirement age to 70. They don't want Americans to be able to retire. They want you to work until you die. And with our younger generation who are quick to tell these corporations to kiss their ass, the younger generation don't believe in a 40-hour work week. They don't believe in a 40-hour work week. They don't want to go sit in an office for 8 hours or 10 hours in a day. They don't want to do that shit. They want to make their money and they want freedom. They don't want to be disrespected. They don't want to be talked down to. A lot of my generation, a lot of what we had to deal with, the trauma, the antagonizing from mid-level management, a lot that we had to deal with to make sure that we could keep food on the table and a roof over our heads. The generation, my son's generation, hell no. They ain't dealing with that shit. They are not dealing with that shit. They want to be flued out, baby. They put in a request for vacation and a manager tell them they can't take it, bitch, they will call in sick or they will fucking quit. This younger generation is not about, they are not doing it. And I'm not blaming them at all. I'm not blaming it at all. I support them. I support them. So what do they want? Now they want my generation to work till 70. They want my generation to work till 70. So yes, the billionaire class wants to get their hands on that Medicare and Social Security fund. Because if they can get rid of that shit, we'll be working till 70. Thank you, Sister Soul. Sister Soul is gifting memberships. I don't know how that works. It just says she gifted a membership. I don't know if you click on it and you get the membership. Sister Soul is always in here gifting memberships. Love you, Sister Soul. I appreciate you. Whoever typed that Target is not an American company. listen, let them go off about Target. Moderators, if you see somebody in the chat, call me a sellout. You are free to block them because if anybody knows me, I am nothing of the sort. I am nothing of the sort because I choose to support Black-owned businesses different from how you choose to support Black-owned businesses. Let's keep moving on with the political. Okay, so he's supposed to only have read-only access. Okay, that's some bullshit. There has been an internal struggle within Treasury over. I see a super chat. Thank you, Blue Dolphin. Thank you. There has been an internal struggle within Treasury over how much access Musk and his allies should have to the sensitive system. They should have no access to it. If he needs a certain report to map out whatever it is that he's doing, he needs to go through who's ever over the Department of the Treasury or a government employee. He should not have direct access. Him nor his goons should have direct access to the people's system. Let's see, which is critical to payments dispersed by the federal government to tens of millions of Americans each year. The Trump administration has already sought to freeze funds. We saw that fiasco last week. David LeBrick, the longtime career official who oversaw Treasury's vast financing and payments operation, this is the guy who resigned because he refused to give Elon Musk access. Hey, Amir, I ain't seen you in a minute. Thank you for becoming a member. Social scientist says they're already putting in work to stop future voting efforts. Oh, of course. We got a new Democrat National Committee. We're going to get into that a little bit. I like the makeup of the new Democrat National Committee. So I'll let y'all know who's on the committee, and we'll talk about those. I'll share information about those people. But David LeBrick is the one who was over the Treasury, and he resigned. He was like, hell no, I ain't, y'all, nope, I ain't doing that. He ain't getting no access from me. No, I'm out. So he resigned on Friday after clashing with Donald Trump and Elon Musk. The system controls payments to Social Security recipients, people entitled to tax refunds, organizations receiving grants, as well as payments to federal workers and government contractors. So, y'all know Elon Musk is a government contractor. That's how he's made his billions of dollars. It's through his satellites and all of the shit that he's doing. We're gonna talk about Starlink. Do I have any T-Mobile people in the chat? Any people who have T-Mobile as their cell phone carrier? Hold tight. I got T-Mobile too, and I ain't feeling it. I'm okay. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. A Treasury Department spokesperson did not respond to a request for comment. Neither did a White House spokesperson for Musk Doge Group. Confusion over who will be granted access to Treasury payments rails, as well as whether their responsibilities could allow them to cut off payments. That's my concern. These motherfuckers are up way up here, and they're moving like they don't have to answer to the American people. When they froze everything last week, I was like, "What the fuck? There's a process, and you just decided to freeze everybody out." This is the type of mindset. Even back in during his first administration, Donald Trump thought he can go into office and do whatever it is that he wanted to do. There's 3 different branches of government for a reason. Each branch holds the other accountable. But since the Trump years, that shit has been watered down heavily. You got Congress is one branch of government. They make the laws. They control the purse. You got the executive branch. He's over our military. He's in charge of protecting us. He signs the bills into law. And then you have the Supreme Court who interprets the law on, and it's all of these branches are working based off of the Constitution. Confusion, okay, has opened a new front in the political fight over Musk's Department of Government Efficiency. Another person familiar with the situation said Treasury officials were extremely displeased with the situation. I bet they were. Imagine, I can just imagine in my position. In my position, I have access to all of our company's bank accounts. I'm in charge of transferring money. I'm in charge of recording money coming in. And when I'm talking about hundreds of millions of dollars, I have access to. You think somebody who's adjacent to my employer can come into my office and say to me, I need access to all of that accounts. Bitch, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? That's gonna be a hell no. Hell no. Hell no. That's going to be a hell no. Hey Debbie, welcome. Indie Coach 29, welcome. That's a hell no. Any accountants in the room? Any accountants? Any junior accountants? Any bank tellers who can go into a customer's account and assist them with transferring money from this account to that account, or from this bank account to a whole different bank? Now, just ask yourself, Joe Schmo comes over and says, uh, Miss So and so, I know you got access to Miss Tabitha's account. I need access to her account. Can you give me access to her account? You gonna look at Joe Schmo and say, fuck you, Joe Schmo. I'm not going to jail for you. I don't know. No, 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 y- no. Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? And they gave this mofo access, and they telling us that he only has read-only access. Why does no, no, mm-mm, mm-mm. Hold on. Musk suggested on Saturday that his government efficiency group's effort to gain greater control over Treasury's payments to Americans was about rooting out fraud or illicit payments. Let me tell you, no. Mm-mm. I don't believe that shit. Thank you, Mike Berry, for the super chat. No. Mm-mm, mm-mm. You don't need access for that. I trust that the officials who have been doing this for years, decades even, I trust that they have been able to root out the fraud. Mm-mm. Elon Musk want to do some shady, underhanded shit. Elon Musk can go into that system and start awarding grants to his millionaires and billionaire friends. Elon could go into that system and double his payments for his whatever he's getting from the government. You see what I'm saying? Why does Elon Musk need access to trillions of dollars that belongs to the American people? It's not legal. Somebody says this ain't legal. It's not legal. Last night, middle of the night, I was listening to some of the attorneys that I follow. Yeah, this shit is not legal. I was out there looking at the conversation surrounding it, and they were saying how this is not legal. But because of Donald Trump and his administration, there is nobody in place who will hold Elon Musk accountable. Once this got out into the atmosphere, because this was reported by the New York Times first. Once it was put out there, agents should have been knocking on Elon Musk's door and handcuffs should have been slapped on his wrist. Crystal, what am I saying that's funny? Crystal with the laughing emoji and a pill and a sippy cup. What am I saying that's funny? Because I don't know if you just came in here. If I'm not saying anything funny and I see laughing going on down in the comment section, I want to know what's funny. I want to know what's funny. Crystal, quickly. I figured let me hit the block button. Wait, did somebody get her? Here she is, laughing again. I got it. I got it, y'all. Don't worry, I got it. Because I'm not talking about, I ain't said nothing funny yet, have I? This is scary. This, to me, Elon Musk getting access to that type of money that belongs to the American people. Hey, Crystal Porter, how you doing? It makes me feel like you clipping my wings. It makes me feel like the one who controls the purse controls it all. Y'all get what I'm saying? I have mods in the chat. I just happen to see that situation. I have mods. Y'all get what I'm saying? The one who's controlling trillions of dollars controls all of us. And that's scary to me. Uh, That allows Elon Musk to have a certain level of control over us. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. The Doge team discovered, among other things, that payment approval officers at the Treasury were instructed always to approve payments, even to known fraudulent or terrorist groups. This is what Elon Musk wrote. And we know Elon Musk is a liar. So he's out there on Twitter, and this is what he's telling his group of, what do I want to call them today? Let me just call them MAGA nuts. So again, he says the Doge team discovered, among other things, that payment approval officers and the Treasury were instructed to always approve payments, even to known fraudulent or terrorist groups. Quote, they literally never denied a payment in their entire career, not even once, end quote. That is a fucking lie. How many people do you know that signed up to get disability or Medicare, so some level of Medicare and Social Security, and were denied? And were denied. I know several people who have tried and were denied. But his MAGA nuts will believe him. His MAGA nuts will believe him. This is bullshit. Musk did not offer any evidence for his claim that the Treasury instructed employees to approve payments to known fraudulent or terrorist groups. And baby, you don't want to owe the government, because they periodically do audits. And if they find something is out of whack and you owe them, they coming for you. Even if it was their error, they coming for you. And so when you purposely lie like this, it tells me that your ass is up to no good. You're up to no good. You're lying. The Bureau of Fiscal Service, which operates the Treasury's payment system, has a payments integrity office tasked with identifying, preventing, and recovering fraud and improper payments. We all know this to be true. According to the Treasury, those efforts have prevented improper payments totaling nearly $155 million and have aided in the recovery of nearly $350 million. So he is lying. BFS, quote, BFS is studiously apolitical, said Lily Batchelder, who served as a Treasury Secretary for Tax Policy during the Biden administration. Quote, it is deeply concerning that political appointees in the White House would be attempting to interfere with people's Social Security benefits and tax refunds, end quote. I can see Elon Musk petty ass looking up people in that system and then doing investigations to find those people out on social media to see if they said anything bad about him and booting them out of getting their services. hmm I can see that shit. I can see that shit happen. Democrats have criticized efforts by Trump political appointees and Musk Doge to assert more control over a federal payment system that has long been run by non-political career employees. Quote, to put it bluntly, these payment systems simply cannot fail, and any politically motivated meddling in them risks severe damage to our country and our economy. Senator Ron Wyden, the ranking Democrat on the Senate Finance Committee, wrote to Dissent on Friday evening. The Oregon Democrat on Saturday raised alarms about the possibilities that Musk's allies would be in a position to gain information that could aid the billionaire's vast empire. Of course it would. Senator Elizabeth Warren, who is the top Democrat on the Senate Banking Committee, similarly called for a congressional investigation. The federal government has safeguards that are meant to prevent incorrect payments. For example, a do not pay portal allows agencies to verify whether a recipient is dead, blacklisted from government contracting, sanctioned, incarcerated, or otherwise ineligible. During the Biden administration, Treasury touted new efforts to use artificial intelligence to detect fraud and improper payments. Treasury said in October that the effort had prevented and recovered more than $4 billion in the fiscal year of 2024. Yet improper payments in federal programs have been a perennial problem that has long drawn the concern of government watchdogs and congressional lawmakers. Improper payments across the government spiked in recent years when Congress approved massive new relief programs to help Americans during the COVID-19 pandemic. The Government Accountability Office estimated last year that the federal government could be losing between $233 billion and $521 billion each year due to fraud. Think about all of those people who got those COVID loans. Remember, they got all those COVID loan payouts and they really didn't meet the criteria. They lied. They lied and got that money. But haven't we been seeing these individuals getting arrested because the government will eventually catch up with your ass. Federal agencies reported $263 billion in improper payments in the 2024 fiscal year. The bulk came from Medicare, Medicaid, unemployment insurance, pandemic relief loans to small business, treasuries, earned income tax credits, and Social Security payments. But baby, they will catch you. They will catch you. And when they catch you, you're going to have an enormous amount of insurance to pay. Or if you obtain that fraudulently, you will be arrested. You will be charged. You will go to trial and you will go to jail. People I've been seeing not too long ago, somebody else was just arrested over those PPP loans. So why does Elon Musk have access to trillions of dollars? That's bothersome to me. My T-Mobile people. T-Mobile, Apple have partnered with Elon Musk, and they will be putting that Starlink, Elon Musk Starlink services onto your phone. It comes with the latest update, 18.03. Is that the latest update? I ain't happy about that as a T-Mobile customer. I want nothing to do with Elon Musk or whatever goods and services he provides. I want nothing to do with it. I do not trust Elon Musk. I do not trust him. I do not trust him. And as of right now, this is something that's happening between T-Mobile, Apple, and Elon Musk's Starlink. So if you feel like I feel, set up your phone, because a lot of people's iPhones are set to automatically update. Go into your settings. I don't know how to get there. They got it all on the YT. They got it all over there on the TikTok, and I saw it over there on Instagram. Just click 18 up 18 point. I want to say it's point 3 update. And you'll find a bunch of videos where people are showing you how to turn off that auto update. Mine tried to update, but I had turned off the auto update. So the update is telling me that the update is there, and it's waiting for me to manually go in to go through the update process. Nope. I don't want whatever Elon Musk has, I don't want. And I'm feeling a certain kind of way about it. I was like, I I don't want nothing to do with Apple when it comes to my cell phone, because this is cell phone services. And I was like, I will go and I will find me a refurbished Android, a refurbished Samsung Android, and I'll have T-Mobile send me a new card, and my cell phone will be an Android. Then I found out I went over there to the chat GPT. I went over there to the chat GPT and I asked the question. I put in, I forget how I posed the question, but it was like, um, T-Mobile's plan with Starlink, will it eventually be rolled over to Android? 18.3. Okay, thank you. Don't update to 18.3. Thank you, Viper. And so, unfortunately, T-Mobile is planning to do the same thing with Android devices. So now I'm like, okay, my next question was, what cell phone companies out there are planning to partner with Elon Musk's Starlink? And the only one that came back was T-Mobile. There was some other services, but they are not services that I've heard of. So my next thought is, okay, my ass might have to leave T-Mobile. I might have to leave T-Mobile. That's how strongly I feel about it. And I'm thinking eventually they all will probably go with Starlink, but baby, I feel so strongly about this right now that, yeah, I'll deal with that when the time comes. Amir, yeah, I didn't find anything. I didn't find nothing came back about AT&T having this partnership with Starlink. But do your own research. The only one that came back as having this partnership with Apple and Starlink was T-Mobile. The other ones that came back, is it on this phone? Did I do it on this phone? Let me go get the other phone and I'll read the I'll be right back. I don't need you, sir. No, we're not playing. I'm not done. We are not playing. I'm not done. Oh, it took it away. It reset. Hey, face to face. Whiskey, get in your bed. Get in your bed. We're not playing. Get in your no, I don't want to play. Get in your bed. T-Mobile was the only one that I recognized on the list. So I just want you all to know, as of right now, it's just T-Mobile. Make sure you turn off your auto update. Baby, he keep bringing me this toy. Bless his heart, because, you know, I'm extra pissy because of Aunt Flo. I'm extra pissy because of Aunt Flo. Not only is Aunt Flo in town, but her showing up makes the perimenopause process starter all over again. You have to go through your settings, Desiree. You have to go through your settings. AT&T and Verizon. Okay, let me write that down. Those may be my choices, because I can't. I cannot. I don't want anything to do with Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Okay, pay attention to the comments, y'all. Those of you who are trying to figure out how to do the settings, I see somebody posting it in the comments. I just wanted y'all to know, because I mean, if you following me, then we are kind of like-minded. And if I'm feeling a way about it, y'all might be feeling a way about it. Now, can somebody tell me why Donald Trump signed this proclamation gifting us Black History Month? What's wrong? Listen, somebody said, was that Ruby Tuesday? Said that menopause is a beautiful world. Baby, I've been free for 6 months. For 6 months. I've been free. I thought it was over. I thought it was over. And then she showed up. She showed up. I ain't had no pads. I had to go out and get pads. And that's why I ended up at Target. I made an effort to support a Black-owned business. Hey, Mrs. Kiki, I ain't see you come into the room. Can somebody tell me? You know what, this whole him signing this proclamation, it's like when he came out and said we could say Merry Christmas again. Bitch, what? We've been saying Merry Christmas since forever. And he comes in, hijacks it, talking about you can say Merry Christmas now. You have my permission to say Merry Christmas now. And so he signs this shit as like he's giving us permission to celebrate Black History Month. Bitch, we was going to celebrate Black History Month regardless. We don't care about y'all rolling back DEI. we care, but we don't care. Bitch, we gonna celebrate regardless. This is what this proclamation said, y'all. I got it from the White House website. Today, I am very honored to recognize February 2025 as National Black History Month. Bitch, we was gonna recognize it and celebrate it regardless. Somebody say he a fool. He is a straight clown. Every year, National Black History Month is an occasion to celebrate the contributions of so many Black American patriots who have indelibly shaped our nation's history. Throughout our history, Black Americans have been among our country's most consequential leaders, shaping the cultural and political destiny of our nation in profound ways. American heroes such as Frederick Douglass, Harriet Tubman, Thomas Sowell, Clarence Thomas, and countless others represents what is best in America and her citizens. Their achievements, which have monumentally advanced the tradition of equality under the law in our great country, continue to serve as an inspiration for all Americans. We will also never forget the achievements of American greats like Tiger Woods, who have pushed the boundaries of excellence in their respective fields, paving the way for others to follow. This National Black History Month, as America prepares to enter a historic golden age, remember I told y'all about that golden age. Did y'all do your homework? Golden age, golden era. I want to extend my tremendous gratitude to Black Americans for all they have done to bring us this moment and for the many future contributions they will make as we advance into a future of limitless possibility under my administration. Now, therefore, I, Donald Trump, President of the United States of America, by virtue of authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the United States, do hereby proclaim February 2025 as National Black History Month. Bitch, what? I call upon public officials, educators, librarians, and all the people of the United States to observe this month with appropriate programs, ceremonies, and activities. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand this 31st day of January in the year of our Lord 2025 of the independence of the United States of America, the 249th. Meanwhile, y'all, he does this shit. Meanwhile, what have they been doing for the past 3.5, 4 years? What have they been doing? They've been banning books. They got rid of affirmative action, right? They use CRT. They use woke and now DEI as a racial slur against Black people. He's proclaiming February 2025 Black History Month, but he don't want to really celebrate Black people. He don't want Black people to be in the boardrooms. The hypocrisy of these people. Oh, there's a NAACP did a response. Let me see. Where is it? Is it on their Instagram? Oops. Go back. All I see is, they made a post, Black culture makes history. And then they took his proclamation and they marked it up. See all those little marks on the paper? They marked it up. Like your English teacher used to do your essay papers. Get in your bed. Like your English teacher used to do your essay papers. Let's see what the captions say. President Trump took it upon himself to make a proclamation in recognition of our Black History Month. He must have been in a rush, what with all those executive orders he's signing. So we went ahead and fixed it for him. No thanks. No need to thank us. We see us. We celebrate us. Oh baby, they done circled Clarence Thomas's name because he mentioned um Clarence Thomas as a consequential leader in shaping our political landscape, right? They circled Clarence Thomas's name and put under review. Listen, and then at the top it says, today I am very honored to recognize February 2025 as National Black History Month. They circled that and put show your work because, baby, you have done nothing. You have done nothing to tell us that you're honored about Black people, Black history, Black culture. Right. Maria says he's crazy. So this is not DEI. You trying to overturn everything that shapes Black Americans, Black history, Black culture. You want to completely whitewash, wipe out Black people. Costco is increasing their hourly wage to $30 an hour. The two that I know, okay, people in Georgia, the two establishments that I know that's still holding on to DEI, if you're one of those that are shopping with companies based on them having a DEI program, that would be Costco and that would be Kroger's. Oh, yeah, and JP Morgan Chase. JP Morgan Chase is still holding on. And Apple is still holding, does still have their commitment to diversity, um, equity, and inclusion. That's for the people here um, that I know of here in Georgia. I know y'all, some of y'all are out there shopping based on that. I'm not. I'm not. I'm specifically targeting, supporting Black owned businesses. And so that means if I have to go into Target to support that Black owned business, I will. I will. BJ's is a no. BJ's is a no. And on that note, oh, we got a new member. Eloise, thank you for becoming a member. IB0093, thank you for becoming a member. Country Girl, thank you for the super chat. Wilbro, he thinks we're tap dancers like Byron Donalds and Tim Scott. They are not like us. You got that right. Wilbro, thank you for the super chat. Let me see who else. I think I got everybody. Maria, Elon, Trump, and the rest of Republicans are getting ready to rob us. Yes, I think so. I think so. I think so. Well, they rolled that back. Silky Slim Reaper. Yeah. They had when the military rolled back the DEI, they had decided that they weren't going to teach about the Tuskegee Airmen, a pivotal story of Black history. They weren't going to teach that. meme to you. Please explain how to become a member. There's a link. Hold on, I'll get the link and put it in the chat. To become a member, that's the link you can click. Yes, Aldi quietly scrubbed their DEI program, but somebody, the golden age, the golden era, baby, you're going to have to look that up. It's all tied to manifest destiny. I gave that as homework the last time I went live. You want to look up manifest destiny. You want to look up the Seven Mountains Mandate, and you want to look up the golden era or the golden age. And I even told y'all to go over and put that into the put that in the chat GPT and see what they bring back for you. Texas Diva says if you're in Texas, HEB still has their DEI programs. I just want y'all to be prepared. Just be prepared. I think eventually they all will roll back, because it's already being reported how Republicans on the state level are harassing Costco locations and Costco's corporate offices and the board. They've been harassing them, threatening them, trying to get them to roll back their DEI program. And Costco has been standing firm. Apple has been standing firm. But you see, Apple heavily donated. Well, it wasn't Apple. It was the CEO who privately donated to Donald Trump. hmm So we're gonna quickly talk about the new members of the Democrat National Committee. Let me bring it up. Jamie Harrison is out, which makes me happy because he was disappointing for real. Here's your new elected officials for the Democrat National Committee. Don't worry, I will be making a post about this. You'll get a much better look. So the new chair is Kevin Martin. I don't know who that is, but a lot of people were cheering that he was chosen. A lot of people were cheering. Anybody know who he is? Can give us a brief. Ken, the new Democratic Party chair, is amazing. He helped me get plenty of grants for the Colorado Party. Okay.